Hi, my name is Jarkeer Lasseter. I am the Director of IT Operations at ASTM International. ASTM International is a standards publication company. We do business around the world to bring standards and consensus through standards to everyone in the world. I've been in the IT industry for the last 30 years, working in various different leadership roles. Currently, I am heading the side of our what we now call digital services as a part of operations, or the keep the lights on side of the house. So that goes from infrastructure to help desk to quality assurance to application maintenance and whatever else they gave me in the time that I spoke earlier to now. They're probably going to give me a new job before the day's out. But we've been doing business with QualiZeal for quite some time, and we're very excited about the journey and look forward to our continued venture with the company. I chose QualiZeal because they were a partner that showed the ability to work with us at the level that we wanted. We've had many partners at ASTM International, and one of the challenges we've always had is that they brought a body approach to the organization, which meant that instead of giving us quality resources to do the work we wanted, it was just, let me throw another resource at you. Let me just give you another resource. So we chose QualiZeal as a partner because they showed the tenacity to work in between the lines and to work with us in the space and to do things that not necessarily was out of the textbook per se, but to meet us where we needed to be in order to deliver the quality that we were looking for. I think one of the biggest challenges we had was, as I mentioned earlier, most of our partners kind of taught testing like a checkbox approach, meaning, you told us to test X and that's all we did. And I think what we were looking for and what we found within QualiZeal was someone who wouldn't just check the box, but actually do things above and beyond to provide value to the business. And that was important to us. We didn't know everything. We were fairly new to the QA space as an organization. However, I brought some experiences to the table that showed the organization that there was so much more to do from a quality perspective, but your partner had to be engaged and willing to support that as well, or to be part of that process. So QualiZeal was able to do that for us, and we saw that early on in our early discussions. We saw that in our initial deployment, and even to this day, we're still finding areas that we could be better, and a lot of that comes from the experience that we get from QualiZeal. One of the biggest benefits with working with a partner like QualiZeal is the depth of experience that they have as an organization. It's not it's a new name, but it's a very well-oiled organization. The resources that come that are part of that plan come from years and years of quality assurance testing. They've written white papers, they've done all the research, their automation is top notch. Everything is crafted to your business. It's not like, hey, I've got this cool thing and I just need to plug it in. It's, hey, we may have this cool thing, but let us twist it a little bit. Let us change it a little bit so it supports your business. And that's what you need to get from your partner. I have a really great relationship with the management team. Me personally, I find it important that you know my name from the top level to the bottom. And I can honestly say that even as the company has grown from the highest level to the bottom level, whatever levels you want to put it at, someone knows my name. Someone knows that I'm a part of ASTM and that, we are engaged with this relationship. And I thought that was pretty cool. The second thing that I thought was pretty cool is that they didn't take a let me just give you 6 people approach. They really spend time on their hiring practices, on their staffing, and all of those pieces that you need to make a successful team. And they're willing to work with you in any situation, even in a situation where, it's not textbook per se, and you need something off-brand, or you need something that's not necessarily what you're going to get from an individual that's been in school, but someone that has, has some experience over here and over there. I think they do a phenomenal job in that space. Similar to ASTM's culture, we are a people of family-first culture. We believe that in order to build a strong workforce, you need to love and care for the people that work for you. You need to bring people in that have that mindset, that culture. And I think that I see that, I know that I see that with QualiZeal. The individuals are, they all know each other for the most part. They take care of them. If there's any challenges, like for instance, someone needing to take some time off to take care of family, it's never a problem or it's never an issue. And as a company who believes in that, that's something that I think is unique. You don't get that everywhere. There are some situations where we've worked with partners where we've seen some what I would call dire situations, family situations, and the partner just was like, I don't care, we'll throw another body in there, right? There was no feeling. That's not what we promote at ASTM. I come from a company that has been in business for more than 125 years. I've got an individual on my team who's been with the company for 50 years, and another one who's been there for 36. And my predecessor will be leaving. She will be 30-something years in the company. These are numbers that you don't always hear, but that tells you something about the culture. And I feel like that's something that QualiZeal understands, that, we don't want to just bring people in to be bringing them in, but we want to bring them in to be a part of the family and the culture. And that's something that I know we see as an organization within their organization. We've had some challenges along the way. No company goes without having them. I think the COVID experience is something that we can all take a look at and get a better understanding of how one interacts in a tough situation. I got to say that during a period where companies were losing individuals left and right, wasn't sure about the future. They couldn't figure out, who should we keep, who shouldn't we keep, what contractors are solid. We've never had that problem with QualiZeal. During that whole experience, everything just kept moving like normal. And then I think what was even more important is post-COVID, like right around the time when things were starting to come back, and right around the time when we were actually building the relationship even deeper with QualiZeal, we didn't have the turnover or felt the turnover situation like we felt with some of our other partners. It was very evident with them that things were different. And we found people leaving one space to go to another space for something as small as 50 cents. And that just tells you something about the culture of an organization, that their people weren't making decisions based off of finances, but based off of long-term opportunity. So even though we've had those challenges and even though we worked through them, I don't want to say it was seamless, but it didn't have the impact as we felt in some other spaces where we had to actually pull people in and say, let's talk about this. With QualiZeal, it was pretty much managed very well. Any changes we had was communicated at the highest level. I knew everything from start to finish. The transitions were managed very well. Even the folks that we've brought on shore to help us, again, very confident and very mature practice, which comes from people knowing what they're doing and knowing how to do it. I think that, that was another opportunity for us to see how strong this company is going to be. I recommend QualiZeal to anyone I meet. I've got a lot of friends in the industry, and one of the things that I always try to remind them of is that when you're choosing not just a quality assurance partner, but a partner, you want a partner like this. I recently talked to some folks that I used to work with a few months back, and they were kind of having the same conversation. Yes, here's a partner that you could potentially talk to that not only just, can satisfy what, the requirements that you have, but probably could take you a step further and take you deeper into the whole process. So absolutely, we recommend QualiZeal. We think that they're a strong company. We think that they know what they're doing, and that, we believe also that there's more opportunity even within our ranks to do more with them. So yes, we definitely would recommend them for other work and other people. I think what I'm looking I'm more excited to work with them on is just solidifying, long-term opportunities with the company, right? We know that they're going to be there for a while. We know that they're going to do some things. Some of the innovation that's coming out with automation, some of the innovation that's coming out with AI that we've got a peek at, and we're soon to learn more about, I think is promising for us. We are a custom application shop, and we need all the QA we can get. We need all of the release management and application support that we can get. So I think that this is a partner that definitely aligns with our values, our goals, and ultimately our deliverables. And I think that, that's something that I look forward to in the future. knowing that I've got that one partner in the bag, I don't have to worry about them. They're going to meet whatever need we have, and they're going to meet every challenge we have. And I'm not easy to work with all the time. Sometimes I can be pretty difficult with my requirements, but they never shy away from them. They always say, Jar, we'll get it done. And every time they've said that, they've done it.